welcome back. You're still watching Business Incorporated on Channels Television. Now, the report by S&P Global shows that cobalt prices have risen by over 88%, in fact, almost 89% this year alone. It went from about $16 to $30 from January to November. This is the highest level since December 2018. Cobalt is an important chemical element used to make airbags in automobiles, also serves as catalysts for the petroleum and chemical industries. It's also used for hard metals and diamond tools. So now let's find out the impact and reaction to this surge in the price of cobalt with Lawrence Messi. He is an analyst with Financial Derivatives Company. Hello, Lawrence. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you. So, given that the Democratic Republic of Congo accounts for 70% of global cobalt production, with Russia and Australia making up for the deficit, what's the cost of this runaway price increase? What's the cost of it, and how has it affected demand so far?
To start with, on the onset of the pandemic, there's been a recovery in demand, especially due to the change of working environment of smartphones and technology and laptop as well. Cobalt is an essential element in the production of portable electronics, which these devices fall under. Also, the new view on climate sustainability has spurred the production of electric vehicles worldwide. And as such, there's been an increase in production. We've seen Tesla that has gotten a massive load of orders from Hertz. So this global increase in electric vehicle production has spurred the demand for more cobalt, which is a key component in the lithium-ion batteries that recharge these electric vehicles. So this increase in demand has actually not been met by the production and supply capacity of cobalt. And this has caused an increase in price, but that's just from the demand side. If you look at the supply side, there's been some logistical constraints due to shortage of shipping vessels and increase in tariffs. So reports also by S&P Global also show that Transnet, which is actually a state-owned logistic company in South Africa, has increased tariffs, which is set to also increase the cost of shipping and transportation. And this is interesting because South Africa is actually the route by which cobalt is exported from the Democratic Republic of Congo into the Western world.
So given that the production of cobalt is concentrated in mostly politically unstable regions, how do we expect this to affect production, supply, and demand in the coming years?
Well, that's an interesting one because political instability is a very sensitive issue. And any spike in either the positive or negative direction is rather unpredictable. But let's look at it from a negative direction. So any negative outlook in the political sense will actually cause a lot of disruption in the mining of cobalt in Democratic Republic of Congo, which is the largest producer and one of the largest unstable regions in the world. And so when a lot of the reserves of cobalt is situated in just Congo and there's political instability, we can expect that there will be a crackdown globally. Because, and when this crackdown occurs, we can expect that prices will go high, and we can expect that production will lessen. And also, political instability also has its effect on the international relations that govern the international trade policies of cobalt. Then in terms of demand is always going to remain constant because the drive for climate sustainability is going to remain the same, and there's going to be a lot more production of EVs and a lot more in terms of innovation and smart tools. So demand we can expect to keep rising. But when political instability hits, then we can expect production to halt, we can expect prices to rise, and we can expect a flurry in the entire global market for cobalt.
So Nigeria does have a sizable deposit of cobalt. Are there plans to explore this?
Well, there's been some reports that solid minerals is becoming an interest of major players in the mining industry, but still nothing substantial. Other reports also show that solid mineral exploration in Nigeria is still largely untapped. And of course, the main reason for this would be security and the capital intensiveness of the industry. And we can expect that for Nigeria to solve this, first there needs to be a structural overhaul, which starts first with making it a safer environment for mines to actually even be a feasible workplace. So there needs to be a solution to security, especially in the regions where minerals are most occurring. And then from there, there needs to be an entire ecosystem which allows mining to actually be a feasible venture. This might include the establishment of buying centers. So once you mine, there is an offtake agreement for buyers. But generally, solid minerals are untapped in Nigeria, and we can expect maybe future development, but for now, that's largely uncertain.
All right, Lawrence, thank you so much for that update on cobalt's production and the surge in its price. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.